Hello and welcome to this episode of Michael's Team Productivity Show. And today I'm gonna give you a short teaser of my new upcoming No Office book. I'm starting the book with some personal stories that summarize the book. Chapter 1 is about nomadic lifestyle, then hiring first people from hundreds of kilometers away in Chapter 2, and then having team members move to different cities or countries even, and how it all relates to the movie The Matrix. Yes, just like there is no spoon, the office isn't there either. Part 1 of the book, you're using your office wrong. The office is just a tool, and you're probably using it incorrectly. Because, Chapter 4, your team can't focus on their work. That's right. If work is not the place to go, but a thing that you do, make sure you and your colleagues really do it. As a manager, do everything in your power to maximize your team members' focus time. As a colleague, be mindful of other people's work. Let them finish. Let them find focus. Let them do their best work. And you will be able to do the same. Chapter 5. Everyone should be writing stuff down. Please cultivate this habit. Start with yourself. Write stuff down. Foster this practice in the team and create a culture of written feedback. When it's all written down, it can always be accessed later, used for reference, and, of course, improved. Chapter 6. Team members must not email themselves. Ban emails. Yes, don't be afraid to do it. Use email only to connect with people outside of your team. And use specific tools to communicate through projects, tasks, documents, or chats within your team. This guarantees that you and your team are always on the same page, and you can decide when you want to focus on working with your people. This way, it's going to be easier for you and everyone else to focus on working with the team and later checking what's happening in the outside world. This way, these two communications channels won't get mixed up anymore. Chapter 7 is about meetings, because I think meetings should be optional and done completely differently. Avoid impromptu meetings. Make very few meetings and make them regular. Don't make them longer than 2 hours. Limit the people invited and always write up agenda items before and after. This is the only way for your team members to feel in control of their calendar and of their time. This way, everybody can plan their time around these meetings and have longer stretches of focused work. And this is what matters. Chapter 8. People should fight. Verbally, much more. In a team, we should avoid groupthink or just blindly agreeing with the leader. What we shouldn't avoid is healthy dose of disagreement or passionate arguing. This is something a team needs to get used to in order to make better decisions. Chapter 9. Every leader should be a vlogger. Just like I am here, meetings can be avoided or exchanged for something much better. A wasteful all-hands meeting can be replaced by a regular short video message that keeps everyone in the loop. With today's technology, anyone can become a vlogger just talking to their smartphone. I'm preparing a vlog for my team every month, and it's an internal vlog and only they can see it. With this, I keep them up to date. And it's usually about 10 minutes. That's it. Chapter 10 is revolutionary. It's called Turn the Work Upside Down because it's about the pyramid of communication, which shows that in an ideal world, you should be spending most of your time on your focused work, a little less on giving feedback, level 2, much less on chatting, level 3, and as little as possible on levels 4, which is one-on-one meetings, and level 5 meetings in a group. Chapter 11. Good decisions take time. It's a good idea to take a little time to make a bigger decision because we as humans tend to take too many rushed decisions. Just follow the 5-step process outlined in this chapter and don't be afraid to implement something in a cheapo way. Chapter 12. Stop being wasteful. Be lean. Introduce lean to your team. Begin with yourself. Look for muda, which is Japanese for waste, in the way you work, and keep improving things based on Kaizen, which means continuous improvement. The idea here is to lead by example and inspire others to always be improving things, and you have more time for creative work, and your job will bring you more joy than ever. Remember, don't search for big improvements. Focus on the smallest ones, on smallest improvements, and learn to save seconds to earn back minutes and then hours. Chapter 13. Calculate salaries with a fair formula. By paying people fair and square, and according to a transparent salary formula, you can focus your team efforts on the job that needs to be done. People will stop wasting time doubting if they are paid enough, if their peers are not earning more, when they should meet their boss, or a wage negotiation. People will finally stop wasting time doubting or second-guessing if they're being paid enough, if their peers are not earning more, when they should meet their boss for a wage negotiation. It's simple. A fair and transparent payment system makes for a better team spirit. Chapter 14. Perks should motivate people to have a life. Perks shouldn't be like a sneaky way of keeping people working more. They already work too much. And if people on your team are not working too much, you've got more serious problems, and the perks won't really solve it. Perks and non-salary benefits should focus on helping people be better people. They should be encouraged to have a life outside of work. Only this way they'll be truly motivated to give their best at work. Chapter 15. Work week should be flexible. Everyone's different. Fixed 9-to-5 schedules and overtime are history, or at least they should be. Everyone should be encouraged to experiment with their work week and choose flexible working hours that help them be the most productive, and to find as many hours of uninterrupted time as possible. Again, remember, focused time. And they should be led to adjust their work to their lifestyle. By the way, I quote Jane Austen in this chapter, which is really fun. Check it out, chapter 15. Chapter 16. You need to review your work life. This is tricky, but you should look at the time you spend reviewing your work and life every week and every quarter as an investment. Investment of time in a better future, a smarter you, and a healthier team. Make sure you take your time to do it, to do your reviews. Chapter 17. End your work week with a Mighty Friday. So here's a very crazy idea. Mighty Friday. It's a Friday that encourages everyone around you to do their weekly review, so to review what they've done the week, and later to inspire them to focus on their personal development. Both of these things will significantly improve a level of execution in your team each week. I assure you that you'll feel like you're achieving much more in just 4 days, from Monday to Thursday, of a highly focused week than you've ever done in 5 days. If you spend these 4 days really on day-to-day tasks, but then Friday on a review and on a personal development, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great for everyone. And of course, structuring a week like this will make Friday a bonus. And who doesn't like bonuses, right? So this is the first part of my book. This is the first part where I explain a new modern way to work. This first part of No Office Book is setting up my second part, which is all about working completely remotely. Make sure to check it out at nooffice.org. The book is already written in English. It's translated to Polish, Spanish, Japanese, and Brazilian Portuguese. So make sure to check it out and spread the word. The book will be available to read online for free. And if you liked this short teaser of the first part of the book, let me know in the comments below. Let me know how you liked it. And make sure to subscribe to Michael's Team Productivity Vlog. Thank you so much, and see you next one. This episode of Team Productivity Show was brought to you by Nozbe Teams, a to-do app for modern teams. Check it out at nozbe.com.